Are you sick and tired of the high costs and inefficiency plaguing our U.S. healthcare system? Do you feel like you're navigating a maze when dealing with insurance companies, only to end up paying a fortune for basic medical services? Then this Broken Healthcare podcast is for you. So get ready to take control of your healthcare. Here's your host, Ray Kober.
And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Broken Healthcare. My name is Ray Kober. I am your host, and I am thrilled and delighted to have with us today the great, the incomparable Adam Russo. Welcome, Adam.
You know, that's the best intro. I mean, I don't know anyone that would give me an intro that great. Nobody. I mean, you need a job? I'd like to hire you just to make me feel good every day.
Adam, I'm thrilled to have you. And folks, you're in for a treat today because I told Adam, and I'm not blowing smoke, I go to these industry conferences and, typically I see my life just kind of crumbling before my eyes.
When you see your wife, you see the crumbling before your eyes. Don't take that one home.
She does listen occasionally, honey. It was a Freudian slip or a slip of some sort. But anyway, Adam kind of prowls and paces the stage. He's a fiery, lively guy. And he is very unique in our circles. I don't know of anybody else that does exactly what he does and his group does. We're going to get into it because the legal aspect of healthcare is often something that's kind of overlooked, and even, large and dare I say enterprise organizations don't necessarily do the best job at looking at covering any exposure that might exist in healthcare. And now with the passage of the CAA, I believe in 2021, it's a whole new ballgame out there. So talk to us a little bit. Before we get into all that, Adam, take me back. Like you were a kid growing up in Massachusetts. Are you a Southie? Did you come from the South Side with Mark Wahlberg and all those guys, or were you somewhere else? Were you born with a silver spoon in your mouth? How do you get from where you started to where you are today?
Dude, my spoon was like plastic, like the plastic spoon that you find like in a McDonald's, like under a chair. That was my spoon. Like that's been sitting there for 3 weeks.
Oh, geez.
Listen, first I want to say thank you for the opportunity to be on with you. It's an honor. It's a privilege. I'm very happy. And as anyone knows that knows me, anytime someone wants to let me talk about myself, I'm all in. So you got to worry about that. But I always wanted to be a lawyer from a very young age. I didn't know I was going to be in the health insurance business or in, this world, but it's the whole time when I was at college, I wanted to be a lawyer. So I got a job working for a local law firm. I could walk to the law office from class. And I started working there my freshman year in college. And the guy, his name was Buddy, the scariest guy I've met in my life, dude. Like probably maybe scarier than my father-in-law, but 1 and 2. Okay.
Scary how? Physically, intimidating, both?
Harvard-educated Marine.
Oh, boy.
Who was a lawyer.
Oh, boy.
That's all you got to know. Marine Corps, Harvard.
Right.
So he's got brains. He's badass. And the guy was just badass. And I worked there answering phones. And his company did subrogation recovery for third-party administrators. So I knew that I could not go there. I mean, my dream was to move to Cleveland. How many people say that? Their dream is to move to Cleveland.
That explains why you're a Cleveland Indians fan? Because I saw that in your bio. I was like, what?
I'm a big, there you go, bro. I'm a big Cleveland fan. Long story, I'll tell you that. I mean, dude, we could do 5 hours, man. That ambition to prove people wrong was such a motivator for me. And I tell kids all the time, I have never, and you can tell, hope you listeners are listening, I've never not hired someone who literally looked me in the eye and said, I will not let you down, sir. I've given them a job.
This episode of Broken Healthcare Podcast is brought to you by Benefixa Healthcare Consultants. Visit benefixa.com to learn what's possible. Reduce the cost of healthcare for your organization, deliver better outcomes for your people, And yes, design health plans that give your people a path to $0 out-of-pocket costs for healthcare. Visit benefixa.com today.
And then what happened was when I was in law school,
Just intimidating as fuck.
intimidating as fuck, dude. I mean, you show up 5 minutes late, you're like, is this guy gonna waterboard me? I mean,
Right.
literally, that's how scared you were. On February 7th of the year 2000, and the only thing we didn't know is what are we gonna call the company? Well, don't forget Phia, right? So we had a basketball team, and everyone called us Team Phia because it's spelled F-I-A. So obviously people say Phia. So I said, how about the Phia Group? And in the year 2004, our company's revenue was $1 million. We made $1 million in revenue 4 years after it. Not me, the
Right.
company's revenue.
That's amazing.
We're still losing money probably, but
Right.
we did $1 million. And I'll never forget opening that mail and me and Bronco both coming into the middle of the room and the hug. the jumping for joy
So
that
you
we made
netted
$300.
$360.
But it proved to me that we
Right.
could actually
You did it.
an idea in my mind,
Yeah.
and someone sent me money. Like
Yeah.
that was it. It was it. And
You were on your way.
I'm on my way.
It's on, baby.
Like the most amazing moments in your life
Yeah.
are moments that at the time you don't even realize they're amazing. It's not until years later when you reflect back and realize how big of an impact it had. I'm going to tell you right now, it's amazing to me after being in this industry so many years is how everybody, the CFO, whether it's HR, right? Everyone just assumes there's nothing you could do about your healthcare expense. Like this is your health insurance. Every year it's going to go up. Every year it's going to cost more. Every year you have to increase copays, increase deductibles for all the family members, right? It's like it's the second biggest expense that most companies have after payroll.
Yep.
Yet it's the least audited, least innovative part. Like think about this. If my guy Pat here, my producer, wants a raise, he's got to do a self-assessment, a review, peer reviews. His boss reviews him. He's got training, all these things to maybe get $5,000 raise. Well, I have a broker for that reason. Your broker's lazy.
or has misaligned interests.
Misaligned interest, but I'm going to put lazy first. And I can go on Amazon right now and get every review, how it's made, the cost, the prices, how fast I can get it. I can get star ratings. Oh, this is a quality cup. It's got a great handle. Oh, this thing chipped in 2 seconds. You can find everything and your mother can find out everything about a mug.
Right.
Look up the doctor that's going to do your knee replacement surgery and tell me what you can find out about that.
Right.
Can you find out what the price is? No. Can you find out the quality? No. Do you have any idea if that doctor or that surgeon is using the most recent equipment or most recent technologies? No. Nothing. That we tell people, just do what we did. Follow our own path. I'm not just talking it, I'm walking it.
Right.
And I'm very proud of the fact that here at this company, my friend, we believe in altruism. We believe in charity. We work with the Boys and Girls Club of Metro South, which is the area that we're in, where there's a high percentage of poverty, high percentage of kids whose parents are drug addicts, whose parents, one parent, no parents, foster care.
Right.
Kids who we give gifts to.
Yep.
And those gifts are taken away by the parent and sold for drugs. That's real.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of the fact that we're trying to build a place where people can have families, can have careers, can grow, and also have the best health insurance and best healthcare outcomes of any company in this country.
And it's possible,
that's really what I'm
right?
proud
It's
of.
totally possible. But the mind blower is these are meaningful bottom line dollars. Every dollar that you save that you're paying for healthcare drops straight to your bottom line.
So many things that we could do now where we can actually tell you what your risks are going to be.
Right.
The data tells the story.
But don't you owe it to yourself? And we don't have enough time today.
How about owe it to your employees?
Well, and
where money's coming out of their pocket to pay for these claims too.
And now you have a fiduciary obligation with
100%.
the passage of the CAA. And there's not enough time in our show to talk